We are at 3633 Eddingham Avenue, Calabasas, California. We are in the city sewer. We ran the camera through the 3-inch mainline cleanout at the left front corner of the house. We were unable to get all the way into the city sewer with the camera. We had to run the snake, and we've opened up the line quite a bit. We still have some root intrusion in the line, and we're going to set the blades with the camera to try and spot hit the sewer and get it a little bit cleaner. We've got some good areas bored out in here where the line would remain open now, but we want to try and get some more of the roots out. Then we can really inspect and see the exact condition of the line. The line is primarily made up, the 4-inch is made up of ABS plastic from the house out to the property line area, and then transitions to 6-inch clay. 6-inch clay has some severe root intrusions, and we believe some offsets and separations. But once we clean it a little bit better, we'll be able to re-inspect and be able to see what we've got exactly a little bit better. So we're going to pull the camera back. We are in the city sewer now. We're going to pull the camera back just a little bit, and this is the saddle tie-in in the middle of the street. As you can see, there's some pretty good-sized roots, and we've ripped quite a bit out. You can see them off to the left. There's a little bit of a remnant. There's not a lot. We got the majority of it, but there's still some more, and I want to try and get the blades right at that spot if I can, and then we'll go ahead and run them back and forth. There's our sewer blades right here, and we're running 4-inch blades through a 3-inch cleanout, which is difficult to do, but we're going to try and run this back and forth and see if we can get some more of that out of there. So we're going to pull the camera back now, and we're going to run it some more. Then we'll go back in with the camera and re-inspect, and then set it back to another spot. We have some more areas that have some root intrusion and some other joints along that 6-inch right here. We have another spot, and we'll pinpoint that area out later, try and run back and forth through there to see if we can get some more of those roots out of that area. We have another small area here. We got the majority. We can only get 4-inch blades through the 6-inch line. We're going through a 3-inch clean out, which it should have at least a 4. But we've gotten a lot of the roots out. You can see the remnants at the top of the pipe where they were stuck to it. We cleaned a lot of that out. This is at the 4 to 6-inch connection right out by the sidewalk area. So we'll hit those areas and keep running back and forth, try and get it a little bit cleaner. Blades back to the sewer. Let's see if we can get this opened up anymore. It's very difficult, like I said, because we're running 4-inch blades to a 3-inch clean out. It's tough to try and get too much out of it. We're going to try. Okay, we've hit this area, we've gone back and forth about 10-15 times, and I don't feel that we're hitting anything or much anymore. So we're going to try and run the camera back down and see if we were able to cut out some more roots. Okay, there's our city saddle tie-in connection again. Gonna get the camera in there a little bit and we'll pull the blades back. Get them out of the way. No more. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, we pulled the machine with the blades out of the city sewer again. Coming back, here's our saddle connection, and we got it pretty clean. We got that bulk of roots out of there. There's only some minor roots. We do have some root intrusion. Now we're going to pull back, and we'll pull these blades back to the next area where we had quite a bit of root intrusion. And we'll go back after, and then we'll this is the area where we have some pretty heavy root intrusion too, right here. Now we're going to pull our blades back. We've got to reconnect to another drum, so it'll take just a moment. And now we're pulling back, and we're going to set our blades in at the next spot at this root intrusion. As you can see, the blades slip right through the area because they're not really large enough to get that entire pipe. That's a 6-inch pipe, and you can't get anything bigger than these 4-inch blades down this 3-inch clean out. We're going to pull back, and again, we're going to hit it again. We're going to try and hit this area and see if we can get this cleaned up a little bit better. Okay, and again, we're going to run back and forth through this area, see if we can clean it up a little bit more. Now we've run back and forth through this area another good 10-15 times again, and we've cleaned out some more roots. I can tell that I'm not hitting the obstruction I was. I'm going to run the camera back in again, see what we got, and then we're going to set the blades at the root intrusion and see just how clean we can get the line. The line is not in great shape. but the line is not nearly as bad as was anticipated. Okay, this was the area that we had major roots, and it's a whole lot better. We've got about 50 to 60% open now. We can't get all of it. We tried to go back and forth, but those roots are kind of loose right there, and we're just going to keep bouncing right past them. The only way that we could clean this out more is to get a hydro jetter in here and really blow it out, and then maybe start using some root retardant down here and clean it out regularly. Now we're going to pull back to the next area. The next area was at -22, where we had roots, which is right here. And I don't think that we're going to be able to do much here as well, because of the fact that the blades will slip right through that. We cut out the good majority underneath there. They'll bounce around a little bit in there and try and clean it up a little tiny bit more, but we're not going to get much more out of it. Then from here back, we have plastic and we're in good shape. So it's primarily open. The line will not plug up again for quite some time. But the only way we could really clean it, like I said, was to hydrojet it, put some root retardant chemicals down here, and see if we can make it last longer, and put the customer on at least a 6-month to a yearly maintenance. If not, that line would have to be dug up, and we would have to line it. Run back and forth here for a little bit. Then we'll clean it up a little bit more. It's pretty much going right through this area. I don't think that we're going to really be able to touch those roots because they're at the top of the pipe. The cable's going to bounce right at the bottom, being that we can't get any larger than the 4-inch blade. We're not hitting anything. That cable's just going right past that little bit of roots in there. Take a quick break. You see with the hose? Right. Wipe the hose. Wipe that down. Maybe grab another cleaner towel. Where? There's a bag in the back on the left-hand side. Okay, now we're going to run the camera back through one more time. And now we'll check the line completely. Michelangelo's Plumbing. Okay, we're going to locate this area at the 4 to 6 inch transition, and we're going to mark this area. Okay. Mark the pin. Take it right in these bushes. And there we are. 4, 5, 6.
You've got a brand new tool there.
Yeah, it reads the radio waves on the camera.
Okay.
Tells us where that line is and how deep. 6 foot deep.
I'm going to pay you with credit card.
Yeah, that's fine, Gordon. Okay, we've marked the area out. We are approximately 6 foot deep in the bushes, right on the house side of the sidewalk, and that's where the 4 to 6 transitions. So we're going to pull back. Like I said, the rest of this line is in good condition. It's all plastic, no problem. This clean out really should have been a 4-inch clean out. To try and get blades through here properly, to try and clean this a little bit better. Going through a 3-inch stack, this riser, is very difficult to try and get blades in here big enough to do anything with, to clean it out well. All this is plastic. Like I said, there's no root intrusions, no breaks, no separations. Everything looks good. But again, this will stay open for the time being. Shouldn't have any problem for at least 6 months to a year. Okay. That concludes our video sewer inspection.